Jennifer. Really? You and Jazzy had to hide in a store to get away from me? Which one? Really? Which one? You had a cell phone. Did you call the police? Yeah, remember the AT&T cell phone bill that you ran through the roof? What about my first cell phone bill when I let you use my phone to call your parents to leave my house? Yeah, after the pool party. What'd you do with that bill? Yeah, $650, wasn't it? Out there for 4 or 5 hours. Then come back with a lie. Uh-huh. So, certain songs trigger you? Really? You were forced to smoke weed? No, you weren't. The only person that bugged you to smoke weed was Josh, not me. I told him to leave you alone. You don't smoke. You? It's okay. I smoke. Still smoke every day, don't you? Oh, but that's not a trigger from what you said. Right. Yeah, okay. Still doing pills too, right? Going to law school, are you? And you and Tiffany are just best friends, are you? Really? The one you swore up and down I cheated on you with? The one you hated? Couldn't stand her? So you just helped to tear a relationship apart, huh? That hurt my kids? Well, pretty funny. All this started around 2014. And that when you got Jazz back in your home? Yeah, so I didn't press charges on you. Wonder why? You knew I wasn't. When I gave you the ride to Wes's. Yeah. Protecting you after court, after you done did everything you did to that little girl. Broke her legs, sold her to freaking crack dealers. Oh no, that was... Yes, it was. If Sam wouldn't have called me and told me that she couldn't take care of Jazz and that court date was up, I would have never known. And you didn't have legal custody. I did. But you still tried, did you? Why would you do that? Did they sell more than crack? Oh, you're not going to tell people about what I did to Dex and all the text messages you sent me saying thank you, he finally deserved it? Yeah. What about leaving my daughter in your apartment and just letting her run throughout 3 apartments with no adults there for hours? How come that video disappeared from your management? Did you pay them? What'd you do? You had to do something. They were burning it. Pretty funny, it disappears the next day. Imagine that. Somebody got it. Because they even called me in a frantic, saying that it was right here, it was right here. So were they playing it off? What, did you get somebody to pay them? You didn't have any money. Your dad was paying your rent. Why was that? So, I attacked Mary Lou. Pretty funny, that's not what the police report says. Oh yeah, there was an incident report made. There wasn't a police report because the person that was rightfully able to press charges didn't. It's because I didn't do anything. I got attacked because she was on pills. Remember, she used to blame you for taking them. And at first, I thought she was crazy. Yeah, that was you, wasn't it? Then when Greg and Rodney took his wife's pills and took them all, you were in the house at that time. And yeah, you could see right through the kitchen window into where the bathroom is. And you guys kept getting in the medicine cabinet and walking back to the kitchen and walking back to the medicine cabinet and walking back to the kitchen. Yeah, that's when they got pissed off and came to the house saying that you stole her medicine. Who protected you then? Was it your family? No. It was me. You know why Greg wouldn't fight you that night? Because remember the dude I told you I headbutted in the fighting rings? That was him. Yeah, he knows. That's why he didn't do anything. Yeah, it's in the past. Yeah. He's probably a lot better now, at least I hope so. Yeah, I don't hold grudges on people. I'll tell the truth. Doesn't mean I hold a grudge just because I speak what they did. Now, if they want to get an attitude about it, then yeah, I can hold a grudge against that or laugh at them. Either one. That's not a grudge. That's just, I ain't listening to that. Reason why I ain't listening to it is because I was there. I know better. Yeah, that's why you were protected that night. The only reason why Rodney didn't get it when he did what he did in the bedroom, miss, walk out and leave your daughter on a bed, while I'm dealing with some dude that wants to fight, I told you to take her out of the room. Because he wasn't moving. Right. Who was he mad at? You. But he gets in my face. I'm the one respecting him in his house. You were the one disrespecting him. Even messing with the two young boys next door, weren't you? Yeah, you were. Sneaking out in the middle of the night to go and see him. Going over there in provocative clothing and giving them a show. I even caught you. I even asked you, what the hell are you doing? They're underage. No, they're not. And what'd they both say? Yeah, we are. Then they got scared and took off on their bikes. Are you kidding me? That was on Red Toad. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should have been a cop caller, huh? Maybe I should have put in every fucking charge on you, huh? Pretty funny. You didn't give a fuck about me. Now I'm the only one fighting for your ass and my daughter. But you just kept your shit up. I never worked? No, you never worked. Where did you work? Subway or Wendy's and Kmart. You had those jobs for like a week. And you got in trouble for messing with a dude named Chris. By your boss. That's why you were fired. Boy, he shows up in Wendy's when I get you a job there with my family. He didn't like that encounter, did he? Well, shouldn't have called an attitude. See, it's not jealousy. If we have a committed relationship, that means I'm yours and you're mine to a certain extent. That means as far as anybody else. It doesn't mean that you can't do what you want as long as you are being loyal. I can give a shit what you did as long as you were loyal. But here's the thing. Every time you were caught not being loyal. You weren't loyal when we first met. You fought your way into my life. Just like Tiffany did. That's how you knew what she was doing. I didn't even notice it. You did. I thought you were just pissed off and being jealous. And I said, that girl ain't got my time of day for me. Don't worry about it. And she didn't. She fought for 3 months after we broke up to get that time of day. I've already told you that. Tony is gone. He was front and center stage with everything going on. He was laughing at her because he told her how I was and she didn't listen. She was messing with my brother at the time. I didn't want anything to do with her. Yeah, my brother does that, not me. Have I ever messed with anybody in your family after you? No. I didn't know Yvonne and Tiffany were related. And from what I heard, from what went down between Bethany and Tiffany and my brother when they were younger, I didn't think Tiffany and Bethany were friends either. Yeah, they almost killed her. She had a problem with her lung because they were down there doing alcohol and drugs. It was probably that pill you told my brother to put another one in. Because you're not a lightweight. If you're going to do that to my drink, you need to make it harder. Wow. Catch someone date raping somebody, and that's what they say to him? Huh. What the hell is wrong with people? Whew. And then what was his name? It wasn't Cowboy, it was Country, wasn't it? John? The one that wouldn't leave you alone? Yeah, Bethany. He wouldn't leave you alone. Or your friend. And you guys gave him the time of day. And drank with him and passed out. None of you are of age. Bethany just got her license. She had a red Dodge Shadow. Yeah. And this is what they did. Oh, well, don't judge them. I'm not judging them. I'm talking about what they did. That's not judging them. It already happened. You don't have to judge it. It's right there. Okay, so let me ask you girls a question. If you see a guy putting something into another girl's drink or your drink, are you going to turn to him and say, hey, you better make it stronger? Let's say you like taking those types of drugs. Are you still going to trust that man and what he put in your drink? You don't know what the hell it is. No, I don't agree with drugs. I'm just saying, well, I've done harder drugs than that. You don't know what he put in it. Am I? Yeah, I'm the one that's got a brain problem. No. Remember when I said I used to go to parties and play safety? Yeah, that kind of shit right there. Make sure none of that happened. Yeah, that's why they didn't like me around. And if they try and sleep with each other while they're drunk, I'd get on them. Y'all are drunk. You don't know what you're doing. I mean, wow. I said people were going crazy, and they are. Mainly these females. What's wrong with y'all? Said you didn't need men for a couple of years now. Woo! Yeah, it's funny. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's funny. Men go without women, some of them, their whole life. And they don't do that. I mean, you're a human. You got 2 legs, 2 arms, a brain. I know it's a pain in the ass. That's what we tell you every time we used to come home from work. Yeah, it fucking sucked, but gotta do it. And we go back. You guys look for any excuse you can to get out of it. Now there's dudes doing that. Me, I've given up vacation time and all that just to make more money. Oh yeah. Got stolen, but that's another story. Yeah, it's pretty bad when the one you're with is the thief. And she does it with a smile. Can I have $300? Can I have $300? Every day, every day, every day. And yeah, I thought, shoot, this poor girl, money don't mean nothing to me. I'll just make it back. She knew that. Yeah, that's why these girls would get me for money. Because God says to give it. He doesn't say you're responsible for what they do with it.